Hello and welcome. I am so excited to be here with you for your relationship to your business. You might not have even have thought that you do have a relationship with your business, but you do. Your business is a third party. It is an entity. And as a professional woman entrepreneur, it is very important for you to think about it from that perspective. Your money in your business belongs to your business. It does not belong to you. So if you continue to go in and make transfers versus owner's draws and treating your business as a business entity, and that the money that comes into the business belongs to the business itself and not to you, then you will be basically stealing from the business. And I remember when I first heard that from one of my colleagues years ago, and fortunately in the beginning of me having my business, because she had owned several multi-million-dollar businesses and was moving into becoming a coach, I was really blessed with that information to see through that lens and literally treat my business as its own entity. And if you haven't heard this concept before, I will invite you to think about it from this lens right now, because our business deserves respect. So just as we treat our significant other or the people in our lives with respect, and we have a relationship with them, or we have a relationship with ourselves, or we have a relationship with God, you too have a relationship with your business. So if you are in business and you have not respected your business by going out and getting the proper checking accounts and having the proper personal account and business account and savings account and having a routine and a policy of how you reinvest money into your business, then this is your wake-up call to do so, because you really need to get these pieces in place. You can meet with your accountant or your bookkeeper or your financial planner in your local area to figure out what exactly you need in place that you don't already have in place. And I would highly recommend that you have a checklist with goals for where you're going to go in the future if you're brand new to business. But at a very basic level, having a checking account for your business and only doing business transactions through that business checking account is a very simple and basic thing that you can start with. The rest of the stuff, I would advise you to meet with your accountant or meet with your financial planner on what it is that you need to do next, whether you're ready for having a bookkeeper, if you're going to manage things yourself so that you know what your profit and loss is and your cost of goods sold and your business equipment and how you're going to manage taxes. All of these things will either inhibit or take away from the relationship that you have to your business. Now listen, we as women are emotional creatures. And there are so many things that will come along on our journey of feminine entrepreneurship that can derail us. And it's really one of the biggest things that is so important, that you treat your business with respect in the same way you would if you were showing up at a job. So if you are going through an emotionally tumultuous time, and certainly being a woman entrepreneur, I believe, is the best personal development course on the face of the planet. And as a result, there are going to be lots of emotional things that happen, or things that happen in your family, or things that happen in your relationship with your spouse. And it has the ability to take you off track very easily, especially if you work from home. So having proper business boundaries, having proper business hours, and when you have committed to going into working in your business, and you may have an emotional situation that has come up as a woman entrepreneur, it can be very easy to say, I just want to check out and go on social media all day, or I just want to stay in bed and pull the covers up over my head. That is not treating your business with respect, and it is not demonstrating a message to the universe that you are serious about your business. When I was going through my divorce, as you can imagine, it was quite in and of itself a job to sort through all of these physical objects of who was going to get what and who was going to get what and what were we agreeing to with custody and all of these different things. Going through a divorce is literally like a full-time job. And I still showed up in my business because it was a requirement for me. Clients had paid me and they deserved for me to show up as my full, most energetic, filled up self, Just because I was going through a divorce, that was not their problem. So checking your emotions at the door is one of the things that you will have developed as you are becoming more of an emotionally intelligent woman. As you are more mature with your emotions, you have the ability to say to yourself that's wanting to scream or wanting to be frustrated or wanting to cry or what have you, that listen, sweetheart, I know that you are so upset right now or that you're so frustrated right now, and I see that and I honor that. But right now, we've committed to these office hours and we're going to work. And listen, if things are so bad, then certainly take a sick day. I mean, you would do so if you were working for someone else. But you can't have this happening on a chronic weekly basis. You cannot even have this happening on a chronic monthly basis. We're talking like if you have a major life event going on, like someone died in your family, or your child is going through something very traumatic and you need to put the pause button on your business and show up. But that's one more reason why you need to have a standard operating procedural manual, or that the people in your business that you have on your team, if you're building yourself towards that or you've already got that you have the ability to go on vacation. You have the ability to go through a tragedy or a trauma if that's what's happening for you, and that your business still goes on. That you can go and do video shooting like I'm doing for the School of Feminine Fortune, for example, and not be present to your business, and things are still operating and money is still being made. If you aren't setting yourself up for that kind of success, then you are simply self-employed. And I will share with you something that the master Tony Robbins himself said to me that woke me up so deeply inside. He said to me that I was trapped in my growth in my business. And what he said to me in one sentence that really changed everything in my life and business was, if you're only working in your business and you're not working on your business, then you are trapped. And what he told me was, Rebecca, you are trapping yourself between significance and certainty, and you will never be free and you will never get rich there. And that truly opened my eyes up to seeing through a different lens and structuring my business as I went forward in such a way that I could take a day off, that I could take a week off if I needed to, and my business would still be functioning, that my team knows how to handle things and I don't need to babysit them. So as you grow your business and you treat your business with respect and you're not treating it as though it is a hobby, then your business will begin to grow and expand, and you will learn more about yourself, and you will be able to show up with your team and speak to them in a way that has them setting themselves up for success, so that you are not just self-employed, but that you are truly creating a company and an empire.